What's up, Money Minds? Welcome back to Market Briefs Video Edition. Today is October 13th, and here's some business and financial news you can finally use. Yesterday, the International Monetary Fund slightly downgraded its outlook for the global recovery. The revised forecast is due to supply chain issues in advanced economies, according to the IMF. Warning though, the IMF said that the Fed should prepare to tighten policy in case inflation gets out of control. Inflation is at its highest level since 2013. In yesterday's October 12th market recap, major indexes teeter-tottered before officially ending the trading session in the red. Overall, those stocks were pretty flat ahead of earnings. Reporting today on October 13th, JP Morgan Chase, First Republic Bank, and Delta Airlines. Energy prices and inflation remain the biggest concerns for investors, so we'll see how things go. Next up in our financial tip of the day, break the bad habits and stop spending money on things that don't make you money. That way you will have money to buy things that do make you money. In other words, use your money better, live below your means, and make money work for you. If you're interested in learning more about how to make your money actually work for you, Jaspreet made an awesome video over on the Minority Mindset main channel, and I'll link it for you in the description below. We're gonna give it to you straight and tell you all the good news and bad news in our first main story of the day today. But before we get into all of that, I need you to do me a quick favor and smash that thumbs up button below and hit that little notification bell too. That way YouTube shows our videos to way more money minds around the world and we can keep making videos just like this one. So let's start with the bad news. For the first time since 2014, US oil prices are above $80 per barrel. That means that the prices you see at the pump are pretty high right now. On the flip side, here's some good news. Energy stocks are looking pretty green lately. The energy industry was crushed by lack of travel due to the pandemic, but things are starting to pick back up. Energy stocks are actually outperforming the overall market. iShares US Energy ETF is up 51% year to date. It's an ETF that tracks the energy sector, and it's even up 8% in October alone. Compare that to the S&P 500, which is up by only 16% in 2021 and up by only 1.3% so far in October. Next up in our second story, let's jump into the crypto corner and talk about regulation. Despite JP Morgan's CEO taking frequent shots at Bitcoin, the crypto is on a winning streak. Bitcoin dropped around 3% on Tuesday, but the coin is comfortably on track to rise above $50,000 for one coin. One of the biggest cons of cryptocurrency is its volatility. Since a lot of the coin's value is embedded with speculation, the price can shift rather quickly. Bitcoin's performance in the past year is one of the best examples of this. In July 2021, Bitcoin sank all the way down below the 30,000 mark. But over the past year, Bitcoin is still up by 382%. What's next though for the world's top cryptocurrency? Well, much of the uncertainty surrounding cryptocurrency this year came from China banning crypto mining. The market was thrown into a complete whirlwind, and many other places are looking to enhance regulation. The White House is considering a wide range of oversight of the crypto market, and the administration said that watching crypto more closely to stop the threat of ransomware and other cyber attacks. There are still a ton of other question marks that are surrounding the crypto market, but if you want to learn exactly how to stay safe in the crypto market, our team wrote an awesome article on this over on theminoritymindset.com, and I'll leave a link to it in the description below. That is it for our main two stories of the day today, so let's take a short break to talk about today's sponsor, M1 Finance. Here's the harsh reality. Most brokerages will actually charge you every time you invest more money. Well, M1 Finance is not like most brokerages. In fact, they let you invest passively without paying a penny in commission. It is easy as one, you just need to pick your pie. That will show M1 Finance how you want your money to be invested. 2, set up automatic deposits, so a percentage of your paycheck will be automatically invested every time you get paid. And number 3, just sit back and relax and let the market do its thing without worrying about commissions. If you want to learn more about how M1 Finance works or want to start your investing journey, I'll leave a link in the description on exactly how you can find them. In our next story, we'll pay for that. LG Electronics will reimburse General Motors almost $2 billion to recall and fix the Chevrolet Bolt EV after at least 13 models caught fire from faulty batteries. Faulty batteries from the South Korean supplier have been spontaneous fires in the bolts, and fixing the vehicles will result in replacing the battery entirely. According to LG, the battery problems come from a torn anode tab and folded separator that can catch fire when together in the same battery. GM is switching gears though by creating its own battery production plants in Ohio and Tennessee, and will begin recalling and repairing its vehicles this month. The company is also hoping LG's reimbursement will offset the $2 billion third quarter charges set aside to fix the bolts. Next up in our mind blown section, let's switch gears. The world's most indebted property developer has a plan B, focus on lucrative electric vehicle business. Evergrande's electric vehicle unit is now promising to deliver EVs to the public by 2022, pushing its shares up about 4.5%. Although the company hasn't delivered a single EV yet, it promises to produce 1 million cars by 2025. Evergrande blamed the delay on its Hengshi car supplier issues and is currently looking for new investors. In case you missed it though, Evergrande is currently trying to pay off $300 billion in debt and has already missed several of its bond payments, sending global markets into a spiral last month. Next up in our Pick Your Brain section, y'all are a bunch of quitters. New reports show that the US workforce hit a new record in August. 4.3 million workers quit their job in August alone. Employment vacancies fell to 10.4 million during the last month, and who quit the most? Bar, restaurant, and retail staff. Money Minds, we are nearing the end of today's business and financial newsletter, but here's just a few more things to keep in mind. Another industry is being hit by issues. The PC market declined last quarter due to supply issues. Another thing to keep in mind is that Best Buy agreed to acquire a tech company that helps remote patient monitoring and telehealth, and the company is called Current Health. In addition, Microsoft said it successfully fought off one of the largest cyber attacks ever recorded, 2.4 terabytes in fact. And lastly, Apple officially announced another event, this time focusing on MacBooks and AirPods. It'll take place on October 18th. But that is it for today's business and financial news breakdown. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. Keep hustling, Money Minds, and I'll see you all in the next one.